When this picture recently emerged from a collection in France, we were determined to get hold of it. The reason being, it represents something extremely rare and significant. It's by Kettle, who was the first artist to go out to India to paint, amongst others, indigenous Indian dignitaries. And this is a prime example of what he was capable of. What is so intense and dazzling is the quality of the clothes and the jewels. He's wearing Moghul uniform. Although when I recently was in India, I took a photograph of this portrait and showed it to art historians, the odd Maharaja as well, trying to get some sense of where it might fit in. And it seems to be the consensus of opinion, and this was partly by looking at the tika on his forehead, is that he's a high-born Hindu, probably a Brahmin. Who he is specifically is something that we have yet to be able to establish. But what it does represent is something that is so interesting, and that is a Western painter using Western techniques. Of course, Indian portraiture had been going for many, many centuries before that, to do an indigenous Indian subject. And a lovely little bit of realism to this. Despite the splendor of his clothes, his dagger and his jewels, there's a little bit of realism. Notice at the naturalistic handling of his mouth and his teeth.